Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Arkansas State's offense is on the field for the first time today. And here he comes, guys, the man who makes everything go.
Everything in this offense is built around his ability. He's got such great field vision. He's got it all.
He is must-watch TV. Let's not get it twisted. People show up to this stadium. People are watching back at home because of this guy right here.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Handoff from the gun. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. With the first down, they'll put him in play from the 33. To the ground with the back. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. I get it that the game is the primary thing about going to a bowl, but there's so many festivities surrounding it, Jesse. What do you remember about something you experienced?
There was a lot of pageantry when I think back to the bowl games I played in, and you have functions, you get to visit a brand new city, generally in warm weather, you get to meet the other team. There's some friendly competition. The biggest thing that stands out to me, though, was a street brawl against the Miami Hurricanes. Bourbon Street getting ready for the Sugar Bowl, about 120 deep. Hard to forget that.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. The Seminoles offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but those are the guys are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Fires to... It's complete. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. The Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll do it himself. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Caught in the backfield, it's Gibson. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. 2nd down coming up. Looking downfield, it's Murphy. Spits it out to the back. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
Unfortunate with that incompletion. The quarterback and his intended target, not on the same side.
On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Trying to escape and get it himself. Picks up what he can and then slides. And they decide to trot out the kicker. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They'll line up for a second down play. On the run, it's Hatchett. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. One thing I've noticed from talking to coaches about their approach to bowl games is how many of them use it as a springboard for next season. They try to focus on developing some of the new guys maybe that have joined them for the bowl practice.
I mean, you get 15-plus extra practices. You start to play and experience more as young guys. The older guys get a little bit more rest. But, yeah, you're building the future. You're building the foundation. You're working on your technique. And you know what? You also get to have some fun. I think that's important for team building, is having fun at your location, doing the different things together to start to build that unity that will make a big difference in the future.
Yeah, there's a saying in college football that your freshman year, when you get to bowl season, you're no longer a freshman. A lot of players grow up, you get the extra practices mentally, and from a confidence standpoint, you turn the page. I can remember back to my true freshman year, we were getting ready to play Penn State. We had a lot of NFL talent in my freshman class, and everybody just seemed to grow a foot taller. They were playing with a different intensity level that really paid off for us the next year.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Back to throw, it's Flowers. A little release to the back. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, but that ball's not going anywhere. You just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form time.
They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They've moved it to the 19, first and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. An attitude run as he's dragged down after a pickup of 6 down to the 14. Operating in the red zone here on second down. He's looking to throw. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Arkansas State. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
It took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes, get better gains, so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
The Seminoles moving quickly to the line.
Nice catch there. I'll tell you, the Seminole passing attack has come a long way over the years. When I was playing against them back in the day, they were in the I formation every single play. Maybe it was play action, maybe it was a shot play to the perimeter of the field. Now, they've got guys running all different kinds of routes, playing at different tempos, lining up all over the field. This dude is a guy you just have to know where he is every single snap.
With jet sweep pass. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. This feels like 4-down territory, third and short from the 40. Fast motion from the offense. Back to pass, it's Murphy. Firing to the right, complete. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Pierce. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. He can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
He wants to throw it again. He's got it on the move. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
And listen, if I have a playmaker at running back like that with that kind of speed, yeah, I'm going to throw the swing to him too. He drops back, surveys the field. He says, I know my guy can make a play, gets the ball in his hands right now in the swing. He does the rest, gets in for the touchdown.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
They made the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. Third, and he can't escape, and down he goes. The Red Wolves send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Here comes the offense on first down. He leaves it with his back. Sweet cut there. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
A lot of times when you think about speed back, speed, you think on the edge. You don't think in between the tackles. You don't think about breaking tackles. They try to break your ankles. The problem is when you're trying to run there as fast as you possibly can, a lot of times you don't get to put a good hit on him, and in turn you see he breaks tackles and makes big plays.
Going up top on first down. Finds the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. He sends 3 wide receivers left, 1 on the other side on 2nd and 4. They'll run it out of the shotgun. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Using the quick game. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. It's a 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Dropping back, it's Murphy. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown Seminole.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
Hey. Yep. Oh, there was.
Ready to go to work on offense. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a 1.
Sounds good. All right. Gotcha.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions.
And he intercepts it. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's why as quarterbacks you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it up.
That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. 2nd and goal for the offense. He's looking to throw. It's complete.
you're a pain in my tuchus.
Takes it to the house. Touchdown, no. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but Boyd's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
Fair catch, called for and made. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup. And that ball is picked off.
This is obviously not a great start for his quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decisions.
Looking for a man, it's Murphy. He's got him wide open. That's where they'll mark him a very productive play and a first down. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. He's going to pass. The short hands, it's Gibson.
And on the slant route, I love the location of the throw
Lovely.
by the quarterback. He's not making it difficult on his receivers. He's putting the football out in front, hitting his receiver right in the face mask and making it easy.
He's back to throw on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Gibson. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw. Good timing on the quick out. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it close to goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. From the gun. They're bringing heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Got it! And he's forced out of bounds just short of the goal line. They'll stop him at the 1. They've moved it right to the edge, and they need 1 more yard for the touchdown on 3rd down. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3 spot before the break. A really short kick, but you've got to have that angle just right. Splits the uprights. Good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Looking for a deep man. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Red Wolves will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. Looking for daylight from inside his 20. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 3rd. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They're getting this guy lathered up. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him, 2nd guy finally did. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. From the gun, running back gets the give. They finally get him on the ground with a big running play moves to change for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Movement here from the tight end. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Finds a crease at the 20. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. On 1st down from the 13-yard line.
What?
They'll run it from the gun.
Oh.
Relentless, tough
You're
running
paying my
down
tuchus.
to the 4.
And nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing his pass.
Yo.
Going to work on
Well,
second down in the red zone and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The running back has it. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally getting down to the 2. And the Seminoles will try to put one on the board on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this offense hopes to just run it in, and the defense is having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. They'll put the tight end in motion. They'll try to pound their way in. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on third and goal. Back to throw, it's Murphy. Going for 6. Touchdown, Florida State. And the punishment has been extended. And this dude is spinning flaming spears everywhere. He is cutting apart this defense.
You're going to have Noel Nation doing the chop, getting excited, getting jacked up about this guy, because this is the kind of day that starts to bring even more momentum to this spot. Now you got a quarterback that you can really trust.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll call for the fair catch here. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. They're throwing for it on 4th down. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on down. First down here for the offense. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Now on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. Trying to pick up a first down. From the gun, the ground game. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Field goal is good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curved some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Tackle was made after the first down. The Red Wolves come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to him again. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And the Red Wolves will move the sticks.
And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback. Stop the running back's feet right there. I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the first down.
It's a good job, too, there on third down by the offense because a major statistic in football in terms of winning and losing is how good are you at staying on the field, keeping drives alive. Whether it's third and long or third and inches, you just have to go execute, and they do.
And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. Dumps it to the back. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Halfway there on first down and 2nd and 5. Wide receiver shows motion. They'll go to the ground. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Power football with the run. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Here comes the option. Now the toss. Makes his man miss. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Noles line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Offense getting set for first down. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He's got an open man. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game. But trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole.
Look who you're throwing the ball.
Another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Quickly out to the tight end. He will not get it. A 4th down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. The give to the left. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They move the tight end all over. They'll run it from the gun. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. From the gun, the running back has it. Oh, he left him grabbing. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The offense set for a first down play. They want that clock to run. Runs through the tackle.
How good does that feel, right? You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. The defense knows you're going to try to run the ball to ice the game, and you rip off an 8-yard run. They know it's coming, and they still can't stop.
The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Leaves it with the back. Bowls his way forward. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Wide out in motion. Third and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Between the uprights, it's good. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the noon time. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. Guys, we'll see if this Red Bulls offense can get moving. This offense needs something to feel good about. It hasn't been very productive. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. That first down was rather unproductive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down from the 16. He's looking to throw. Complete downfield. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pocket starts to collapse. Makes his connection. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Looking to move it through the air. Throws to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. The Red Wolves will line it up on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in, you could tell. They were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
They were really starting to put a drive together. And after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10.
Come on.
Snag by the defense. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. Not a lot of drama.